Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, fellow Biafrans. I've been keeping so silent about this issue going on in our motherland, Biafra land. The thing that baffles me most is these, our so-called brothers that are supposed to be part of this agitation, that just picked up these people that are in the forefront of this agitation, criticizing them, molesting them, and saying so many things that I can't even imagine a bona fide Igbo-blooded human being can say, knowing fully well what we're passing through. The thing is heartbreaking. I wonder why all this noise and posts against IPOP and Nnamdi Kanu. At times I ask myself, where are these people? Where are these people when IPOP and Nnamdi Kanu have not started this agitation? The truth about the whole thing is that they said Wazirike, the bullet in his gun is gone. He has done his. The moment the mom died, they put him in jail. He did well. He reawakened people's spirit, thoughts, and mind back to agitation. Yes, I must give him that credit. But at times, even the Bible said, a man builded and a man builded upon, which means that building is not meant for one person. He has done his own. His bullet is gone. That is just the truth. The moment he compromised after the mother's death, they brought him out. That is when everything finished. And now Mazen and the Kanu came up. I think credit should be given to whom it is due. The young man is trying. For him to be able to get such followers, he has tried, which is one thing that is very difficult in Igbo land. I must tell you the truth. So let us understand that Wazirike's bullet is finished. It needs somebody that has so many ammunitions to dispose in his arsenal. So IPOB and Nnamdi Kanu have not in any way done something somebody will even come and criticize. And let me tell you, the situation in that country now, there is no way or any form of agitation that anybody in his right mind should fault. I mean, things get worse every day. Means they are doing it intentionally. Of which, if you are your right mind, you should understand what we're talking about. Come to think of it in the first place. What even do you even have to talk about IPOP and Nnamdi Kanu when you have a lot of things to talk about Nigeria, but nobody is talking, not even the pastors. And when they talk about the pastors, everybody will just like, you don't say that, we are Christians. That is the real mentality he's talking about Africans. They are being beclouded by what doesn't make sense at all. They talk about elders, people who come. Even let me just pick out one person like Peter Edochie. Peter Edochie is just making money for his family. He has not been any help to any Igbo. If he's doing it in his community or his environment, I don't know. I don't care. But for him to come out, instead of him to either keep quiet. If you think you're an elder, you keep quiet. If you don't want to do the right thing. There's a saying in my place that when an elder sees something and never say it, it kills an elder. And when they talk to a younger man and he doesn't do it, it kills a younger man. You, an elder, sees what is happening. These are not illusions. We are not just saying it to get Biafra. It is happening. Instead of you to talk about it, you're talking about people insulting you. In the first place, let me ask a question. What did you even do in the first place to attract the insults? Okay, rice, spoon. Hey, yeah, that is just it. Let's leave this bullshit about elder and so on. I'm dead and fucking tired of hearing this elder. And somebody above 50 years is talking, you're seeing him as a kid. What the heck? Come on. You joking? Are you kidding me? What are you talking about? Let's face the fact and let's face the truth. I ask this question again. When Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB have not started, where are these people? That is my question. Now, they are nowhere. This is what I've been following everything. I kept quiet. In my part of United States, it's like we are far north. It's 90% white and 9% black. They have 22 billionaires. Even Bill Gates is living in my neighborhood. Out of the 22 billionaires, 5 of them are the first most richest men. Bezos is here. I live in Seattle, Washington State. The things they are talking about people in America, like here, it's like we are off and odd. But it doesn't mean we don't know what's happening. I've tried in my own little capacity to bring back all these people, but they are too comfortable to understand what is happening. But I'm not praying for what is going on to happen. Like Nnamdi Kanu used to say that. How I wish it to happen. No, it's not going to happen because it's going to affect even the people that are even fighting the thing. The people that are most vulnerable are the weak. The people who you feel you're in America, it doesn't concern you. When you lose it, here even in America, even once they see your color, they know you. And once you speak your accent, they know you came that you are not born here. For that, once that accent doesn't match what they are speaking, they know it. They just pin it, your accent. The blacks have the accent, the white have the accent. So we that grew up in Africa and came over here, we have our accent, no matter how we want to coin it. So I want us to understand one thing. I want to treat the issue of this elder. As far as you're not doing the right thing, you're not an elder, no matter your age. Let it go into your head. And if you're an Igbo man, you're not supporting Biafra, you are not an elder. You're a foolish one. And you're a bad elder. You're only interested in what you're getting. So many people, Igbo this, Igbo that. Why Igbo this, Igbo that? When I was in Nigeria, I lived outside an Igbo area and I know how they see the Igbos. An Igbo man doesn't have anywhere to belong apart from that Biafra now. Let us face the fact. Left for me alone. I might not say I've not told my children about Nigeria. No, I will never let them know there's a country called Nigeria. And I know Biafra is coming. In my own little capacity, in where I am, we are trying our best. I will only tell them their nation when Biafra comes. I'll tell them, come, you guys are Biafrans. I can't mention that name Nigeria to them. I'm ashamed to say it. I have nothing to show for that name. I don't even like to say that name. So I want us to understand that fighting these agitators that have gone far, when I mean they have gone far, they have, whether you believe it or not. They have. That's just the truth. They have gone very, very far. So all these people that have not done, I know how many years Wazirike went silent before Nnamdi Kanu came. Even if you say you created it, it's possible. Somebody might create something. We have kingmakers and kings. The kingmakers might not be king. If you make them king, they can be king. All these things I'm seeing is because all these people they thought they've invested a lot. They don't want to lose it. Instead, they prefer to be slaves as far as they're comfortable. And they forget to understand that the comfortability won't last long. When they die, the legacy goes. The children are not them, they are nobody. They only remember, like Ochuku's children, who is hearing about them. He was a great man. He started this fight. We expected somebody from his lineage to pick it up. But no. So that's what's going to happen to all these guys. Thinking that, oh, we've made it. Your house in, what do they call it, in Abuja, wherever it is, that they think, yeah, you've arrived. They will take it from you. When they want to take over everything, they take over everything. We don't know if the Dead Sea or know what's happening, but your children will forever live to curse you as your father. Because you're getting from these people, you think you have it all. No, my dear, my brother, let us now think. We are not thinking. This issue of I will be the best, I will be the greatest, I will be a ruler forever. That is what is killing all these politicians. Left for me alone, Biafra has even come. We don't even need the governors. Any form of uproar anywhere brings Biafra. In as much as I'm not supporting violence, I'm not a violent man, I preach peace. But it has come to a point that we don't have any option. There's something Tupac said. He said, don't blame my choices because you don't know the options before me. Don't blame my what? My action because you don't know the what options before me. That action I took might be the best option. There's a lockdown. They're shipping in people, hiding them. Do you even think? Do you think you're safe? Even if you're serving them, are you not seeing what is happening? Anyagi or Wogogi? Come on. My people ask you, Anyagi or Wogogi? Come on. Let us think for once. This young man Namdekan is doing a wonderful job. All these people fighting him, they are distractors. If I should say something, I'll just advise him to forget about them, which is what he's doing. Apart from Asare's case, Asare watch or passenger, I know him. I know him very, very well. I don't want to go into that. And likewise, every other people. Now they are using Nnamdi Kanu now to get platform and popularity. Because once you mention it, people will react. And once there are so many comments, people reacting about what you say, you've become popular online. Once they see like up to 1,000 people commenting, now it's like, who is this guy that people are commenting so much about? Please, I want us to understand something. I just want to make this video, not because of anything, but to advise our brothers and sisters. We need to be into this together. There's a saying in my place is that Achupuhebe and Yokokota. Please, let's not start blaming the fowl when the kite is still around. We'll lose the fowl, or the hen, or whichever, or the chicks. So I want us to understand this, please, my brothers. I'm begging. Whatever they call you, I don't care to know. Even some people that will not make sense, they just want to make a video to be known, to make themselves popular. Stop making yourself popular under IPOP and Nnamdi Kanu. Start yours. Don't even mention them. Say you're agitating for Biafra, then go on it. Don't involve anybody. Let us see how far you go, your roadmap and your plan. See, I'm a strategist. I don't just want to go that route. I'm a war strategist. The Hausas have never fought any war. What they are doing, ime maga gara gara. War. They have not. They thought they have the army. They don't. The people that fought the civil war were the Middle Beltons. The Middle Beltons. Yeah, I'm right. And now they're on them. If every community should rise up against the uniform men, how many are Nigerian soldiers and police? That every Nigeria should rise up against them. They're even in fear. They are doing all these things to put fear in you. They should be afraid of you. Fulani has men. How many are they? I know the village I come up. The village I come up decided today that no even single house are not even Fulani, because they are all the same. The way they see us in the south, forget we stupid south dividing ourselves because they give us peanuts. We are south, we are this. When you that is educated, somebody like Aniko Briggs is saying she's from south. At times I will like, come on, are you kidding me? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What do you mean by that? There's nothing like that in the map. Somebody called you something you're not supposed to be and you accept it, then you're a fool. I don't care how you feel about it. I don't want to call names, but I've read a lot, I've followed a lot, I've seen so many things happening. But I want you people to understand that this Biafra is very important to us. It's gonna be the whites. I live with them. I talk with them, and I've sold Biafra to almost all of them. They know it. Americans know it. I talked to CNN. Why are you people not talking about the Christian killings in Nigeria? The Biafrans, they cut me off. I interact with some of their staffs. I said I live in a city where they have 22 billionaires, but one died last year, the owner of Seahawks, the co-founder of Microsoft, Paul Allen. But I know there are more billionaires they've grown because Bezos from nowhere rose. Amazon is in Washington State, Seattle. People only know Washington DC. They don't. It's a very white state. It's 91 or 92 or thereabout percent of whites. It's black. Very close to Canada. You can drive into Canada without knowing Vancouver. So what am I saying? They know Biafra here. And everybody that has run in here, once you say the meaning of IPOP, they will give you asylum and they'll give you papers and they'll give you everything you want. They give you citizenship. They give you your green card. Because they know they're killing Christians. Biggest lives here. I know the father's house. In the place they call Mesha Island. That's where he lives. So I want you to understand that the Jews passed through what you are passing through, which we are assumed we are, or suppose we are. In the place I came from, the moment they give birth to you and start hearing something and you go to all these family meetings, they'll tell you, remember you are Hebrew. I can remember this thing. The first thing I went to our community with all these early men, they told me, remember you are what? Hebrew. That's what the old man tells me. And what they say in that community all the time. Now, the Israel is strongest to none. They don't make noise, but you don't go close to them. You go close to them, they show you the stuff they're made of. So I want to talk briefly about this Niger Delta area. These people, they've poisoned their mind. But I know it is the elite that are still eating from this stupid Fulani cabal Nigerian government that still wants to be who they are, like I said earlier, on their children, so that they don't want to take off what they want. But the citizens, I want to tell you people, they don't like Nigeria. That is why if they do referendum, you'll be surprised that all the elite in the southeast, old southeastern region, they are fools. If they even get Biafra, they are still the ones to be the politicians to come in. But the problem is that God is using his hand to let them all off. They are not, let me tell you something, they're not going to be part of this agitation, and Biafra is coming. They don't have no basis. That is how God took them off. We don't even have to have problem trying to fight them. Already, God have taken them off. They have taken themselves off. They can't come back. That's what my people say, that this is now very they are gonna enter from small shame to big shame. They're not gonna come in. Please, if you're an ordinary man, please support Biafra. Support Nnamdi Kanu, support IPOB. That is the only platform we have now. No matter how you fought the agitation, that is the only platform we have now. Let us get it. We'll make amends. If they speak against your religion, please don't take it personal. Take it as a Biafra thing. When we get back, Biafra is going to be good. Let's stop this nonsense and madness. Yes, let us stop it. I'm very serious about it. There's nothing like lower and upper Niger. What is even Niger? They've told you the meaning of Niger is nigger. I live in a place, it makes sense. It doesn't make sense in Nigeria. Even when I was in the university in Nigeria, they'll call somebody my nigger. But here, call somebody a nigger, you're in for it. You're in a deep shit. I'm telling you, you're in a deep shit. So I want you to understand that I commend all these people that have been proactive in this Biafra activism. Nnamdi Kanu and this guy in Europe, this legal guy in immigration, Simon, yeah, they're doing a wonderful job. I love it. know where we are still doing everybody should not come out. There are some people doing this in their own little ways. So I want you to understand that the supporters of Masob and so on, there's expiring date for anything. Let me tell you the truth. Masob has gone. Was Rike, forget what you say, UNP or whatever, forget that shit. We deal in facts now. So the bullet is gone in Owarike. He only need to align himself. Wazirike just need to align himself with the happening structure, and that is IPOB. And not fight IPOB. If he does that, it gives me the impression, and somebody that reasons, that even at the first instance, he wasn't fighting for Biafran freedom. He was fighting for his pocket, which he has gotten. And they realized and kept quiet. Then somebody came up fighting. He started now want to use that platform. I found it and played his hand and raised up. Instead, they didn't give him that opportunity. He started fighting against them. Let Owazirike, the power he's using to fight IPOB, use it to fight Nigeria. They have a lot of things to talk about Nigeria, for Christ's sake. What are you talking about? Oh my God. I can't understand what's happening. That a human being can descend so low. The way we Igbo brothers. Oh my God. I can't imagine what's happening. Well, I want to let us understand that this fight is for all of us. In unity we stand, divided we fall. But the issue remains that all these people, this minor that are trying, they don't even have any structure. The one thing about them is ask them what is their structure. They don't even have a structure. Now imagine them, when he was in Nigeria, everybody saw the crowd. They saw what he did when he was even in prison. These are the people that are getting glory through back door. Americans will say you getting it through back door, man. Raise the curtain, let people see you and see how you get your glory. They're getting it through back door. Let Wazirika align with the happening structure, which is IPOB and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It takes nothing away from him. The young man have already said that if they get Biafra, I'll resign. I see him as a man of his words. I don't know him. We lived the time he grew up in Aba. I grew up in Aba also that time. I was in Dr. Road Primary School within that time. You see, even the teacher she talked about, Mrs. Akba, yeah, I know her very well. Yeah, I'm married to the daughter. So the issue remains, that's not even the issue. The issue is that, see, we must come out to do this. Everybody in Nigeria are like people that are bewitched. To the point that people are now like, what is the cause of this? Is it the cow meat? Where have these people got into the people? That everything factual, nobody wants to see it, nobody wants to listen, everybody is just, is it that they are not getting the information the way people in diaspora are seeing it? Let me tell you guys, everybody around the world knows what is going on in Nigeria, let me tell you the truth. But the problem is that as a sovereign nation, they just can't come in and take over Nigeria. It's against the sovereign law. It is left for the people to take up the fight by themselves. If Nigerian people can't do anything about it, nothing will happen, and Biafra will go. And if Biafra goes, and you say you're in Niger Delta, you didn't go with Biafra, your generation will curse. The generation will come, will curse this generation for life. You say you're a Yoruba man, a John man, Benin man, or whichever name they call you, and Biafra did their referendum. You say you're not Biafra. Now let me ask you a question. You want to fight for Niger Delta, whichever. Now start fighting. Why are you fighting under Biafra IPOB? You are fighting under another establishment, another structure. Start your own fight. It's even going to help. If you say you're from Niger, start your fight. Start your structure. Get your leader. Form your structure. Start now. I will even like it. Start making your noise. You said the Igbos will teach you. Now let's use this thing that happened in NDTC. Abia State and Imo State, let us go too far. They are NDDC states. If you look at the people involved in this NDDC embezzlement, Akwa Ibom, River State, Bayelsa State, no Igbo person, no Ondo person. They are all Niger Delta. The oil from Abia and Imo, let me just be on these two. I know the highest oil reserves now in Nigeria is from Abia State. They are not part of this embezzlement. But then, Igbo man is our problem. He never talked. Instead, he's even, Mazinandukadi is even supporting people that embezzle this money, that what they eat is chicken change. What of these people that ate billions? Look at Magu. Did they bring Magu to National Assembly? No. But they brought Akbabi to show you what is happening, and you don't want to reason, you don't want to think. Come on, you're telling me. It beats my imagination when an Igbo man is saying, "Nah, they can't do this, Apop, do this is that. I look at the person as a senseless slave. We have sensible slaves and senseless slaves. That's a senseless slave. They called you a slave and you said, yes, you are. That's what you are. For life. My brothers, let us join the happening structure so that we can work as well. So, like I was saying, if Wazirike now is attacking IPOB and Nnamdi Kanu, the only formidable structure to get Biafra, we know, not a formidable structure, then it shows that in the first place, he has not even been able to fight for Biafra. He was fighting for his pocket. The moment they gave him condition to free him for the burial of his mom, that was when I heard of him last. Before IPOB came up and started hearing of him. I thought he was dead, to be very honest. I never knew he was still alive. People that can reach him, if he can get this video, that's why I want to take my time. I don't have enough time. I just have to take out this time to make this video. Tell him to join. Let him drop his ego and pride. He'll be recognized. Yes, he has been at the forefront. Yeah. And join the formidable structure, which is IPOB and Nnamdi Kanu. That's the only advice I have for him. That is his own for now. So, all these other people now talking about IPOB and Nnamdi Kanu, upon all the atrocities, I'm shocked that none of them is saying anything about what is happening in Nigeria. The embezzlement. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Look at the embezzlement. Wow. Look at the type of money they are talking of. Look at the loans they are taking. Even Amechi is not ashamed. I watched him before the National Assembly telling them not to talk so that these people will not give the loan to save his generation. Does he even have kids? Does he even think of his children? Oh God. At times I weep when I look at these people. It's as if they were not even conceived in the first place. Instead of them to talk of what is happening, they are busy fighting IPOB and Nnamdi Kanu. Now he's saying that he's an Igbo. When I was in the university, I recalled when I went to one of my friends, a female. I went to her room. I saw two ladies virtually. They are not exchanging fists. They were not fighting physically, but they were arguing, quarreling. It would have generated to that. The lady said they called her an Igbo, that she's an Igbo, she's Rivers. She is not an Igbo. She was sweating, she was fighting. And I happens to find out her name is Igbo, her surname is Igbo. And she says she's not an Igbo. And the Akwa Ibom girl was telling her, how can you be answering Igbo name? Speaking Igbo language? And you say you're not an Igbo. Are you not stupid? It was a big argument when I entered that room. I didn't want to involve in women's thing. I came back, I sat down, I was thinking, I said, wow, who did this to these people? I know right from origin there is nobody without a tribe. Nobody. Origin. Even here in United States, when you look at people's name, they are United States citizens. All of us, we know. But you still ask the person, where are you from? The person would like to prove, yeah, I'm from Sierra. I say, no. But your name looks Spanish. He say, yeah. or your name looks Dutch. He said, yeah. My ancestral parents, my great grandparents came here, so they will start giving the history. They never denied to tell their children where they came from, though they're Americans. I want us to understand this. Please, I'm making this video I'm speaking it so that every other person will hear it. I will do one more video in Igbo language. Let them please work as Igbos. As long as you are an Igbo man, please let that Igbo-ness dwell in us. I thought I'm coming to Biafra as in general, but let's charity begin at home. Let the Igbos that are the majority and the forefront fighters, because they are the people dying. Yeah. All these people telling you they're afraid of death. That is why they don't want to come to the forefront. I know what I'm talking about. They're afraid of death. Then it involves blood and life. There is no there's no freedom that doesn't involve sacrifice. We've sacrificed enough. Let's leave these distractors, especially the one that gets to my nerves are these Igbo brothers. These Igbo brothers that will talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. I pop this Nnamdi Kanu this. At times I will like, these people, is it that they mold their brain or God created their brain? That is leaving the main issue and fighting shadow. And Nnamdi Kanu is not your problem. I want to tell you people this, and IPOB is not your problem. Rather, they are your helpers. If not because of IPOB, what is happening in Southern Kaduna will be happening in Igbo land right now. Igbo land is the problem of the Hausas. That's the only place that is very solid. Now, the place they can't conquer easily. The place they are having resistance, they just can't stroll in and start killing the way they are killing in Southern Kaduna and this middle belt. If not for IPOB, let me tell you the truth, the whole Nigeria would have gone. Just take what I'm telling you. If you like, believe it. If you don't like, believe it. I have nothing to lose. I'm here with my kids and my family. When I found out that you guys elected that dead man, we know, everybody in America knows that America is dead. That Buhari is dead. There's a channel they call CBS. There's a comedy channel they do. The day they remembered Nigeria, they said Nigeria should go and find their president in the closet. And you know, they do coffin with woods as they do closet. Closet is a standing coffin. That's the meaning of that. They said it. I can post it. You guys will see it. They said Nigeria should go find their president in a closet. Americans know he's dead. Come on, man. Everybody knows. Since 2017, everybody knows he's dead outside Nigeria. That is why they are seeing Nigerians as a bunch of idiots. That is even why China said, oh, this type of people, let's buy them over. Nigeria is gone. That is just the truth. If not for IPOB, the only thing keeping Nigeria is IPOB and Nnamdi Kanu making noise, saying a lot of things globally. So you know you can't step in there because there's still a part of it. Oh, I don't even want to talk about the Yorubas. I've never seen a tribe like that before. It's worrisome. I'm done with that tribe. I don't even want to talk about it. Even the ones that can talk in that tribe, let them start talking. They're waiting for 2023. Let me tell you the truth. There is no 2023 for Nigeria. No, just put that in your head. Nigeria is finishing this year. Is finishing this year. This is the end of Nigeria 2020. It's going with COVID-19. If I talk COVID-19 is going 2020, Nigeria is going 2020. That's just the truth about it. A piece or in pieces. Just put it in your mind. Whether you believe it or not, I don't even need you to believe it. But I just want you to hear it and put it in your subconscious mind. You see, so upon all the atrocities I'm shocked that none of all these people calling IPOB and Nnamdi Kanu, even pastors, and when they talk about pastors, the gullible ones that call it, I'm a Christian, I'm a preacher. You say, you talk about God. You see, they are all humans. Forget the title. They are all super rich. They can leave this place anytime and you die. Now, let's analyze what happened. This pandemic period that people are inside the house, the pastors in those churches you're talking about went to give money to the federal government. They knew fully well that these guys are criminals. They want to give them money. You that is paying this money, it was easier for them to reach you than to reach you through the federal government. Are you people thinking at all? Yet, Kumi Adeboye went to give federal government money because that is where they are getting their security and everything, their support and everything they want from. Bible said they are in their sheep's in wolf clothing, and then you don't want to think. The moment I read about these things, Kumi gave money to federal government. Adeboye gave money to federal government. I said no, this is not happening. Let me tell you, a church in United States of America, in Florida to be precise, gave 6 months tithe back to members. This is where the lockdown is happening, not in Nigeria. There is no coronavirus in Nigeria. That is just the truth. That is just the naked truth. It's a white man's sickness and it's man-made. See, there is no coronavirus in Nigeria, but this church here, this is where they have the real lockdown, and police is not going to kill anybody. They will tell you if you want to go out, go out. If you contact it, they will go and dump you in a quarantine area. But police kill people in Nigeria for just coming out, for not wearing mask. Come on, that's barbaric. What are we doing? Oh my God. You know what we're talking about. See, let me tell you the truth. A church in America, not even one, not even two. In fact, if you go to church in America, that's where you eat your breakfast and lunch. If it is second service, you eat your lunch if it is in the afternoon. Because from 12 o'clock is lunchtime in America. Anytime from 5, 6 is breakfast. If you go to the first service, because we have Spanish service, we have English service, we have other languages. That's how they have their services. So any of them you went to, you eat whichever food time it is, which doesn't happen in Nigeria. So you go to church, that's the real Messiah in America. Though they themselves don't go to church, but the ones that try to go, there's a provision for them. Church get food for people that the homeless outside to eat. They beg them to come and eat. They come and eat. But in Nigeria, you get people at home. The church, they pay tithe and now take money to go and give to federal government when their members, and still send an account online for them to pay tithe. Is it not who work and get money that pays tithe? Somebody at home not working. And you know, over 90% of Nigerians get their money on daily basis. They go out and make their money, sell their clothes or whichever they want to sell, do okada, do their manual jobs and get their money daily, and you kept them at home and you didn't support them. America gives stimulus check for staying at home, and they pay unemployment money. Just file unemployment, they start paying you because they know you're not going to thief. They don't want you to thief. They want their country to be the way it is, void of all these petty thieves and this stealing. But in Nigeria, they will even steal from somebody that is dying. Can you imagine that? Oh, Biafra must come. Or this agent of darkness and death that doesn't care about the ordinary people because they are the ones receiving it very hard. Very, very hard. It's hitting them hard because they can't hear their voice. They don't even have a good phone to make videos or to say something on internet for the world to hear. Then you think you're speaking for them. Somebody was coming that if IPOB and Nnamdi Kanu wants them to be part of IPOB, they should come and talk to them. Do they beg somebody to come and fight for freedom? And now, when these people now will get this freedom, you say they are marginalizing you. Where were you when they needed you? That's a song by Masha Griffiths. Where were you when they needed you? Now, come out. They don't call somebody to come and fight for your right and for your freedom. People don't think. I believe Nnamdi Kanu. He said the problem for a black man is they don't think. I'm a black man, I think. Most, you want them to call you. Roman wants to be called to come and join. Binima wants to be called to come and join. Isokoma wants to be called to come and join. And this is something you know you need it. To somebody tell you to go and eat. Is it not when you're hungry, you go and look for food? Why don't you wait for somebody to tell you it's like you're hungry? It's you that know you're hungry. We know what you're passing through. I say it again. If this period that God wants to liberate you and they want to do a referendum and you refuse to say you want to join Biafra, your generations unborn will forever fight you. They will forever fight you. I'm so tired, but I have to make this video. I'm so tired. The way I work here in the United States, I don't work like that in Nigeria. But you have to do it to pay your bills, to stay afloat, to live a good life, because you can't even go to crime. You don't even think about it because they have established policy. They have established system. Camera is everywhere. And that's how Biafra is going to be. It's not even an option in your mind. So I want you people to understand that we need to fight this fight together. Stop this segregation. Stop this divide and rule that they have put in us. We just need to come together as one and do the needful. So my brothers, like I was saying, instead of all these people fighting IPOB and Nnamdi Kanu to fight the system that is living the rating and fighting the shadow, please, I want to advise you, fighting Nnamdi Kanu will not help you no matter how much they give you. But fighting for your freedom will bring legacy for you. Use that strength to fight the right thing. Stop fighting efficacy, something that doesn't matter. Please. So I want to advise those that are fighting IPOB and Nnamdi Kanu to please leave IPOB and Nnamdi Kanu alone. Leave them alone with their method of agitation. Start yours. Use your own method, your landmark and your map. Please start your own. Start your own agitation. Leave IPOB and Nnamdi Kanu alone. And I also want to advise Nnamdi Kanu to ignore all these people. To ignore these people that are criticizing him and IPOB. They are mere distractors. Now, let me tell you, my brother, they can only stone a fruitful tree. Nobody throws a stone to a tree that is not fruitful. Why they are fighting is because you are in the right direction. If you're not in the right direction, nobody listens to you. They'll just look at you and just say, he's wasting his time. But because you're doing the right thing, that's why all these critics. But I'm telling you, it is even a pointer to the right direction that you're doing the right thing. Had it been there are no critics, I would have said, hey, you're wasting your time. But the way it grows every day, even from unlikely sources, I'm like, oh my God, what's happening? Even people that are supposed to be singing your praise, that, oh, this young man has really done very well and so much. They are the ones they give money and they start talking. By the way, how much do they give them? Are they not seeing trillions and millions? That this Fulani now go to Abuja. I was watching something on Facebook. How all these children of these Abuja Fulani looters are using Ferrari, using all these BB cars, displaying in Abuja. They used to do what they call light party in America. They just on the light be in their cars. Lamborghini, all these cars. Savage. But look at the East. Abia State. There was a time when I was in Aba, when I grew up in Aba. You can't compare Port Harcourt with Aba. We from Aba, double A was in Aba and not in Port Harcourt. Apart from that express to enter Port Harcourt, no double lane, even in Warren. But now, look at Aba. Aba is like a forsaken city, and they have governors. Ojos Okalu came to, I watched in Facebook, came and people we are celebrating. I was like, are you kidding me? Are these people for real? A criminal that did nothing and he grew up in Aba? Look at Tioja and the son is even in the house. Like I learned. And look at Okezigbazo and Ngwama. Messed up Aba big time. Oh, people are wicked. Oh, people are wicked. When I mean people are wicked, people are wicked. So please, my brother Namdekano, don't mind them. Go ahead and do what you're doing. We are solidly behind you. I'm telling you the truth. When I mean solidly behind you, solidly behind you. You are doing the right thing. That is why they are paying people to come and talk. But their talk cannot make sense because ihe agba n'aka ejighị enyo ele ya. I like, me personally and others that are here, we like your agitation. Your method, we like it. When you see an elder, then behave like one. Then if you basically get the believe, then they will get a ball. I say, okay, moving rice. Umake with a spoon, so yeah. You telling me? Near what does it before you kill outside, you kill him. Now outside is killing our people. Who will kill first? Him also. Yeah. That is what kills us, Igbo. That is why Aguiyi couldn't survive. That is why even Jonathan couldn't do anything. I make water in the process. You won't even get it. They don't care. They don't send. They don't care. They don't send. That is just it. My most surprise is that this attack is coming from the people they want to liberate. People they want to liberate are the people now faulting the agitation. Come on, you're kidding me. What are you talking about? Oh, like I said, people only throw stones on a fruitful tree. They don't throw stone on a barren tree. Namdekan, you are a fruitful tree. I will have to tell you this. Wherever you get the vision to form my pub, whichever, is from God. I have to tell you the truth. You've done it. And God will support it. And we are getting Biafra this year. When you're blasting I get with Biafra this year, I got to each. All these people now fighting. Like I said, God is the one taking away this corrupt politics. Like now, the Israeli, all the people that we are fighting Moses that came, they didn't enter Canaan. That came out. Bible said, all the people that came out from Egypt didn't enter Canaan. It's just the same thing with these politicians. They're not gonna see Biafra because in the first place they're against Biafra. So my brothers, I don't have all the time. I need to rest. I'm tired, like I said. I'm even feeling sleepy. But I have to do this video because if I don't do it today, I'll still prolong it. I've been planning to do this video. if you say you're a good elder well, there's a music like that. Then if you say you know how to do it, go and meet Mazin Namdekanu, talk to him, bring in your idea. Like I was listening to him the other day, somebody was like, if you can't do the 1 million man march in America, why don't we do it? He bought the idea. The young man bought it. I listened. I heard it. What are you talking about? He's not autocratic. He is as simple as ever. Even me, I will do worse than him. I will insult worse than him. If I should be in his shoes for what he's passing through. He has lost all. His parents were buried the same day. Do you even think? Do you people even think? His parents were buried the same day. Do you people even think? Oh, ndị Igbo biko tetenu n'ụra. Ndị Igbo tetenu n'ụra. You guys are sleeping. If other tribes are sleeping, you shouldn't be sleeping. Even if you want to sleep, sleep with your one eye open. Hausa abatago obodo anyị. Hausa na-ahụ ka ndị olukwu ndị iberibe. Kwenhụla na ha dị iberibe. Kezi ndị dị ndị iberibe. The most underdeveloped state in the south is Abia State. It's quite unfortunate that is where I came from. Maybe that is where God will wait a Messiah to save the Igbo so that it will take back its position. Please, onye ọbụla onye Igbo, and my unayo, can you come on ka ọgba ofufu? Let us fight for this together. Onye na-eso I happy. The governor and the senators and everybody, it's not as if they don't want Biafra, but due to ihe ha nọ n'ime ya, the oath they took from the Fulanis. See, let us come together as one. We have elders in IPOP that are misbehaving. Let us use them. Traditional rulers, stop giving out our lands. It's not the right thing to do. You regret it. There's nothing like Biafra. When in the life said that nothing is more important to roast in fire than yam. Yam is the greatest food in Igbo land. And Biafra is the greatest nation for an Igbo man. That's all I have to say. I don't have all the time. I need to go and rest. I'm feeling sleepy. But I have to do this because I've been saying I'll do it. I just have to take out this time to do it right now. We are the indigenous people of Biafra. Yes, we are winning. Biafra, we have no hiding place but in Biafra. We are going to be second to none as one of the greatest nations. We are formidable. All hail Biafra. Ipobo family. Now, let me tell you people something about these people guys you deal with. These are the people they'll laugh with you, think their mind is with you, their mind is not with you, they are strategizing. They know you're not part of them. They just need to take that which you have, which they need. I want you to know it. And I know it, I've understood it. And we play the game together. They know that Biafra is going to be a world power. There's no game saying about it. Namdekanu said something. He said, we'll produce our... They just saw it now during the Civil War. The war they thought that would last weeks, lasted years. Do you even think what made this war last these years? Nobody helped Biafra. Nobody. But the war lasted years instead of weeks. With all the superpowers, Egypt, Russia, all these Eastern Europe nations that they went to, and Britain, it lasted 3 years. This is a food for thought. 3 years. People that were not prepared for war. The mistake you people are doing is that Ojukwu declared for war. Ojukwu never declared for war. Rather, Ojukwu defended himself when the war came to us. That is what every reasonable person would have done. to save your people. The massacre was much. Read your history. So the issue now is, I bido no nyagala nwanne ya, onye bahara nwanne ya, let us come together as one. Because ogo ga-adakwa, ọ ga-ada o. Nnamdi Kanu adọtakwala ọgụ, adọtakwala ọgụ. Ojukwu dọtara the first one. Well, what comes to you? Defend yourself. But this time I tell you that it's not going to be like before. I was aluba ogombo fulani or jihad or that's not what the middle better use Lord the first one with even Omasige, believe it, Omasige hapuge. I no naga already. Stop saying you are in war already. Aga go to you. Let that mentality be. You start thinking. So I want to beg everybody to what? Equip yourself. If you don't want to fight in the side of IPOB, please don't sabotage IPOB. We'll get Biafra for you people. We're not going to sieve you out. We're not going to push you out. Thank you and God bless you. All hail Biafra. IPOB, one family. God bless Nnamdi Kanu. Thank you all. Good night.